So there's the consumer who has a problem, who has a need. There's the marketer who has the answer to that solution or has the product for that need, and the internet connects us. Now, what does the marketer have to get in front of the consumer? What do you normally see? If you Google something, what do you normally see? Information. We call that content, right? Content. So let's call that content, and let's call that the content pyramid. Now, the content pyramid is going to be things like ads. It's going to be things like websites. It's going to be things like social media, all that content that you put out. So if the marketer is doing its job, it's definitely getting that content out in front of that person who's looking for something. So now if you're out there on your phone and you say, I need a pair of soccer cleats, you're going to see ads, you're going to see videos, you're going to see websites, you're going to see reviews. All that is the content that the marketer should put out. And hopefully that content is going to drive you to get in front of that marketer's webpage. That's the idea. So everything that we search for starts with this content. So content is really important. And content is something that I call, content is what I call value, right? So the value that content can bring is the conversion that you eventually get. Because the more content you have out there, the more value you bring to your brand. If you have more value out there, what's going to happen? You'll get more impressions, right? Now, what happens if more people see your brand? Who knows? What happens if more people see your brand?
More potential clients?
Yeah, more potential clients, right? More potential clients will see your brand, and if you have more people see your brand, then more than likely you'll get more customers or more conversions. So if you think about this, think of it as like a funnel, because that's what this is. It's like a funnel. All this content is up here at the top. People start seeing that content and say, okay, I'm interested in what Professor Ken has to do. I like Professor Ken's video. Let me get engaged with him. Maybe they follow me on YouTube or something like that. And they come into this first part of the funnel. And then maybe they subscribe to my website. Maybe they want to get my email marketing. And now we get them maybe to the second part of this funnel. And then I start sending them some courses that they can take with me online. And maybe we get them to this third part of the funnel. And then we get them to make a conversion. We get them to buy, right? Because now they're comfortable with what I have. They know I can solve their problem. And then the next part would be to keep them, to come back. So they like the first course, now they want to get the second course. And that's what this is all about. And that's engagement and retention. So that's what we try to do. So this all starts with that content. It all starts with someone searching for something, with the marketer being out there, serving up the content, and then being able to convert them as they go through the funnel. So that funnel is important. The more people that see your content, the more opportunity you have to sell your product, your brand, or your service. That's going to be key. That's the whole process here. And generally speaking, this funnel could be 3 stages, 4 stages, 5 stages. Normally it starts with what we call awareness. You have to become aware of who's out there first. Then you have to become sort of engaged with them. And then you convert. And then once you convert, what happens when you buy something? Give me an example of when you buy something. Who bought something recently? All right, you bought, all right, fine. So you bought some clothes. From where? Amazon? From a store? Okay, so you bought some, all right, so now you bought the clothes. Okay, perfect. What happens? You place the order online and they come to you, right? All right. I'm assuming that when you looked at it, you looked at the reviews, you looked at the style, you looked at the fit, you looked at the price, you're looking at all these things, and then you decide to make a purchase. Now you make a purchase. Now there are 3 things that can happen when you make a purchase. What are the 3 things that can happen? So you get those clothes. What's the first thing that can happen when you get those clothes? You open it up and you see it and you are either what? Right, you either like them or you don't like them, right? Or the third thing is neutral. Oh yeah, they just as expected, and you move on with life. So if you like them, thumbs up, that's great, okay? That's good. Oh, these are pretty nice. I can't believe how nice they are for the money. I can't believe I got them on sale. You know, they fit really better than what I thought they would, so forth and so on. Maybe you even tell a friend about it. Maybe if you have the time, you go on, give them 5 stars and so forth and so on. The opposite of that is, oh, they're horrible, cheaply made, it's not worth the price I paid. Maybe you tell somebody about how bad they are. Maybe you go on and you give them a negative review, or maybe you just return them, right? So if you are happy, then you get to the next level of the funnel, which is retention, because now you're a happy customer. Now it's my job as a marketer, right? Because now you're happy, it's my job as a marketer to keep you happy. So I have to send you more information. I have to send you emails. I have to send you coupons, discounts, updates, surveys. Hey, did you like what you got? And so forth and so on. So now I got to keep you happy, because the more you're happy, the more you spend money with me. And that's the idea. We call that engagement. We call that retention, customer retention. We have to retain a customer. Now, the key thing about that is there's something called CLV, which is customer lifetime value. So you make that first purchase, you spend $10 with them, and if you're happy, maybe you make a third purchase and a fourth purchase. Now you spend $40 with them. So let's say you make 4 purchases every year. So 4 purchases every year, $10 each times 4 would be $40. Year 1, right? But now they're such a good company that you're going to buy their product again in year 2, and again in year 3, and again in year 4. Now you're developing a customer for life. So now if you take that and you multiply that by 4 years, now you have a $160 customer, because over the course of 4 years, they're spending $160 for you. It doesn't sound like a lot, but if you have 1,000 customers like that, if you have 10,000 customers like that, 1,000,000 customers like that, it adds up. Who's on Amazon right now? Who subscribes to Amazon? Just about everybody, right? So is there any case, is there any time in your possible future mind that you will cancel an Amazon subscription? Probably not currently, right? There's no reason, right, to cancel an Amazon subscription, not currently. Who knows what happens in the future? So you're giving them whatever you give them, $10 a month, $15 a month. Let's say you give them $10 a month. That's $120 a year. Let's say you've been already doing that for 10 years. That's $1,200. And let's say you're going to continue doing that for another 20 years. So that's $3,600. So in 30 years, you're giving Amazon $3,600 just for the subscription. How many subscribers do they have? A few million, right? Why do you think they're one of the largest companies on planet Earth? Because now, subscription is not their only main thing of business. They do other things, of course. But this is how you build a business. This is how you build a brand. This is customer lifetime value. So it's not just that one purchase, it's getting them to come back and to purchase again and again and again. And that's really the key here. Okay. All right. So that's how the customer journey starts.